things. I'm here, and this is Journal Entry number 1 for Wandering the Lands. I seem to have found myself in a park pavilion-esque area, and there are a few notices around the place requiring you to reserve the permit if you are to have a group activity that you would like carried out here. And there is a phone number and some other information. And there is also a sign that strictly states, "Please do not remove the tables from this pavilion." Now, it is pretty cold out here. I'm not gonna withhold the truth from you. I'd say it's about a 7 out of 10 on the frost scale. And the wind blowing around, it's making things a lot worse for the wear, as they say. And it's also knocking into this microphone, and I can hear it smacking against the windscreen. And I would hope that it's not inhibiting the effects of this video too much. Let's see here, hold on. About, I'd say give or take 9 minutes ago, I saw a lady with her dog, and she had one of them tools that you can stick a tennis ball inside of, and then you throw it with real force, and then it'll go flying across the place. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Now, other things in the way of observation, I can hear children's voices somewhere off in the distance, as I've noticed that this microphone is pretty good at picking up sounds that are real far away, and it is also pretty good at picking up sounds that you don't want it to pick up, as though it's got a crisp vocal pickup, and I can tell what I'm saying pretty well. But then sometimes things get in the way. But I suppose that might add to the scenery around this area. Let's see here. I've heard some helicopters been whizzing around the air, and I ain't sure what for. And I don't know what kind of helicopters they are. But it's pretty interesting, I suppose. Now, decked out in full gear here. I got the gloves on. I got a big old, as they call it, a balaclava on my head. And I've got a jacket on. Now, I'll explain some other things in my field of view. I can see a few barbecues, and I suppose those are used for cooking on nice one of them days. This is what you might call a cold as steel winter day. We got a bunch of birds squawking. And I ain't sure how that's gonna work out with people listening to this. But I do suppose probably a little different for someone who's listening on speakers rather than headphones. Because in the headphones you might be able to hear it better, and that might be not such a good thing. Same with them wind smacking sounds on the microphone. Let's see here. I see some trash receptacles, which are most of the time synonymous with park ground areas. Mostly because of the fact that people bring a lot of food and drink, and with food and drink comes wrappers and waste. So that's nice to put it into respectable areas, i.e. a trash bin or a recycling bin. But folks, I want to talk a little bit more about the barbecues. Now, I was always a little leery of using barbecues that aren't my own, and I'll tell you why. Because you don't know what's been on there. What if, it's a nice summer day, and a few minutes prior, or hours even, prior to you coming out and bringing yourself some food to cook up on the public grill. I always wondered what would happen if a bird took a big crap on the barbecue, and you wouldn't necessarily notice it, maybe. Or maybe you would, hopefully. Still a scary thought, though, as opposed to using a portable Weber grill with its own lid on it to keep out any of the unwanted things. I also wondered how many squirrels and bunnies and stuff probably jump up onto the public onto those barbecues as well. I'm not sure, folks. One can only imagine, as one can only do with so many of the different wonders of this world. And so we'll just have to say, I don't know. And then that's my reasoning for being leery about using public barbecues. So let's see what else we got, folks. I have with me some of the stuff that you would call snow. Now, some people live in an area that may not get any snow at all, and some people may live in an area that gets its fair share of snow. But I suppose if you're one of them people that live somewhere that doesn't get any snow, that you ain't missing that much. But it's one of them things, folks, that I think that you need to see at least once in your life, or a few times, or you need to go sledding. So if you're one of them people that lives in California or something, if you're one of those people that lives somewhere real hot, then I suppose that at some point you ought to do yourself the service of going to somewhere with the white stuff, also known as snow, and bringing a sled or borrowing a sled and rip-roaring down the mountainside. Because I'll tell you what, feels pretty good going sledding down a big old hill. But as with a lot of different things, sledding brings risk to the table, folks. Now when you're going real quick and you got a lot of people on a hill like that, you're bound to smack into someone. Usually, sometimes in the way of going real fast down the hill on the sled, and then you don't realize you're about to smack into someone who's walking down at the bottom of the hill, and then before you know it, you're going down there real fast like, and they're walking by, and then you just, and before you know it, you smacked into their legs, and then they're doubling over on top of you. And hopefully you don't get hit in the head. Because when you're getting hit in the head from that kind of thing, that's just something that, you don't want to happen. Well, but I got a lot of memories of the sledding days back in the day. Snow days off of school. And then, of course, I go and sledding. And then, come back home and have some hot cocoa. Yeah, them were the days. Didn't have no responsibility except for, well, I had to shovel the sidewalk when it would snow, so yeah. So there was that to worry about on the snow days. Wasn't no fun and games, folks. Especially when it had been snowing from the night before, and then it all backs up. And then you got people walking over it. So then I'm out there, at 10 years old, with a crappy plastic shovel. And I'm about to try to bring up the wrath of the gods, so to speak, from the sidewalk. And it just takes so long. But hey, where there's a will, there's a way, folks, I suppose. Let's see, folks, we got probably about 13 minutes or so, or 14 going on right here. What's another thing that I can comment on? We talked about the barbecues. Well, the barbecues and well, folks, I'm excited for the springtime and the summertime because of the fact that I'll be doing a lot of filming outside. Probably take, the camera down to the creek and record the sounds of the rushing water. Or, just go into the woods and ramble on about some stuff. And, at that point, you don't gotta worry about bundling up to the teeth, because it ain't cold outside. So there's that. But we just gotta stick out the winter. conditioner shuts off and stops working altogether. And then I just find myself saying, oh, I wish the winter were here. And then, but then the winter gets here, and then I'm saying, oh man, I wish it was the summer again. But I suppose the weather is a real fleeting kind of thing. Gotta be something better to talk about than the weather. Let's think here. Well, it's almost sunset, folks. Came out here at about the right time to preserve some of the daylight. Film this video. And I'll tell you what, I hope it's in focus because of the fact that I'm filming it myself out here, and I've been going over to the camera and guessing where I'll be in the shot because the camera ain't too close to me like it usually is, where I can just reach at it, change the focus. There's that dang wind again. And as I said before, I hope that wind ain't screwing too much with the noise, even though I can hear it and it sounds like but I think if on a pair of speakers, it'll probably be barely noticeable. But I think the video's worth putting up anyways, folks. So I suppose you bear with me there. So my last two videos, I talked about needing to get a new computer for more efficiency of editing the videos, and just a better computer to be able to record and it not shut off and stuff. And now it's taking like 6 minutes plus to turn on. Like in the morning when I go to turn it on, it'll be stuck at that Windows screen. And it'll be saying something like Windows is starting up. And Windows ain't starting up, it's shutting down, so to speak. Because it ain't doing nothing, it's just sitting there frozen. So with that new computer could come, faster, more efficient videos. And then, I got that gaming channel that, some people were subscribed to. Got about 125 subscribers on that gaming channel. So thanks a lot if you're one of them. And, I say this a lot, but that gaming channel, if you go down in the description of this video, you'll see it there. And if you ain't the kind of person that cares about that, then that's, I guess that's about it. There ain't nothing I can do about that, so hey, you don't like it, you don't like it. Different strokes for different folks. And then what's the other saying is, there's different strokes for different folks, and then there's, whatever floats your boat, which I always thought was pretty cool thing to kind of say. When you're talking to someone that says, hey, whatever floats your boat, you might be dealing with someone who's pretty, accepting of the things that you do differently than them, which is always a good thing, I think, folks. When someone says, hey, whatever floats your boat, then I feel like they might essentially be saying, hey, this video here. I think it was a pretty cool video.